sign is on for all crossings. Walk sign is on for all crossings. Walk sign is on for all.
Or you can just get viendo eso de los chichis de helado.
Chocolate.
Yeah, sorry. Did she make dinner for us? Hi, just kidding. Sorry.
I think what she was saying was that
Incense arms.